it is working, or it is how much Islamic, but definitely not fitting to traditional Islamic legal system. So Amir al-Mu'minin, Amir of Mu'mins, Abi Hafs Kunya, father of Hafs, Umara, غير منصرف, that is what it is, Umara, not Umari, must be Abi, Badal, from Umari. Okay, Ibn al-Khattabi, son of Khattab, radiallahu anhu, Umar ibn al-Khattab, Abu Hafs, Amir al-Mu'minin, from him. Seems this author, perhaps, Bukhari did not meet Amir al-Mu'minin Umar. Bukhari 200 years after the Prophet. There are other chains, other people he met. But this book skipped those ones. This book, when he was taking from Bukhari, skipped that big line. Because sometimes it is like 1/2 page, on, too technical. Too technical. So, when we read hadith here, in khutbah, everything, we don't say, we don't say, because it is too big task, and you did not memorize. I did not memorize that big, long list. We just pick the words and say it, or one more Ravi, somebody, say it. It is tedious things. We don't do like that. Nobody can do like that in this world from his memory. Nobody today. It's who memorized all the hadith. So Amir al-Mu'minin Umar ibn al-Khattab said, Sami'tu, I heard. This is the one Sahabi who heard from the Prophet, Rasul of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, يقول, saying, you know all these words, word by word, you know my technique. إنما الأعمال بالنيات, إنما only الأعمال, plural of amals. Amals are بالنيات, with niyas, intention. Amals, if there is any amal, that is with niyah. Or amal means anything with niyyah. If there is no niyyah, no amal. That is the meaning of this. Amal is equal to niyyah, kind of. Amal is action, but for action, as long as there is niyyah, there is amal. Something, amal. There is no niyyah, no intention, no amal. So, if niyyah is strong, amal is strong. If niyyah is weak, amal is weak. If niyyah is zero, amal is zero. Direct relation, ratio, direct. Increase something, increase other things. What do you call in math? This is increase, not reverse, just direct relation. This is what it is called, direct. You increase, you eat more, you fill your stomach more, something like that. You eat less, you leave your stomach less or empty or something. Just not reverse. So, okay. إنما only الأعمال amals are بالنيات, with niyyah. Another word, niyyah is the foundation and ground and the main element for amal. Niyyah is very much, this is in religion. In religion, you are praying namaz, no niyyah. Of course, what is niyyah, what is not niyyah, this is fiqh. You will go to fiqh. What is considered niyyah, how much niyyah? By heart, expressing, not expressing, you need to attend my class morning. The other one, comparative fiqh studies. Years we are continuing. You need to attend that one. That is fiqh. Hadith does not explain. You don't follow hadith. Literally. Nobody can follow hadith. Because hadith is not fiqh. Made easy for you to be followed. You follow fiqh, which is based on hadith, which is explaining hadith, making easy one by one for you in your level, understandable in your level with other hadiths together. Who can follow direct hadith? Nobody. Cannot. Nobody knows a hadith. All. But fiqh, ulama know a hadith because they study. There are 10, 15, 20 more hadiths related with this in niyyah. They studied all of them, evaluated, they wrote something. That is fiqh. We follow fiqh. Fiqh is humanly made easy for you. Mazhab is like that. I mean, I am insisting on these things because these are very, very, from my perspective, very important for the real understanding of Islam, appreciating, otherwise rumbling in the air. So, niyyah, what is niyyah, what is amal? This is fiqh issue. That will go into detail. And إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ. Amals are with niyyats. If, as long as there is niyyah, there is amal, there is rewardable or punishable act. I said before, let me say once more, this is first hadith in Bukhari. Bukhari is after Quran first hadith. First hadith. Why? Because this is basis of all religion. Even Iman, belief, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, like niyyah, like intention. If the guy does not have intention, he's saying 1,000 times La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, does not make him Muslim. I mean, in the eyes of Allah, of course, we may not know his heart. So niyyah is also intention, heart issue, is related with the iman, with the ikhlas, with everything. If somebody has opposite niyyah, like opposite not doing, praying namaz, I am doing exercising, this is not namaz, no namaz. If somebody jumps into water, swims 3 hours, all his or her cells touches body, but he did not have niyyah or wudu. He does not have wudu, may not have wudu. I mean, it is debatable. Is niyyah automatic sometimes? Needs to be really positively created in heart, or action may mean niyyah? I mean, this is, of course, big subject. There are acts make somebody disbeliever or mu'min. If a non-Muslim comes, gets wudu, joins to salah, of course, with his intention, pure intention, he becomes Muslim. She becomes Muslim. Though he did not say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Why? Because salah covers that one. Niyyah is into it. So where niyyah needs to be expressed, where not, is considered be expressed. If somebody insults the Prophet Muhammad loudly, openly, then he says, I did not intend, really doesn't mean I did not intend. I mean, niyyah is maybe a big book. Niyyah by itself. Niyyah in criminal situation, niyyah in crimes, niyyah in heart issue, niyyah in amal issue, niyyah in transaction. Somebody is giving you millions, not saying anything. You are selling your car, he is giving millions to you, and getting the car, the key, than telling you, I did not intend to buy this car. He got your key of the car. I mean, so is it necessary to be written, necessary to be expressed, or some acts may mean niyyah, intention, is big subject, fiqh. Nobody can be Muslim without fiqh. Big problem. إنما الأعمال بالنيات. Amals are with niyat. This is first hadith of Bukhari. I am repeating, it is important. And let me add, first, general articles of Majalla-i Ahkam Adliya, Ottoman code. Ottomans produced a legal code as opposed to Western codes, laws, creeping to Muslim world. 1850s, they began to produce a legal code that is called Majalla. Majalla-i Ahkam Adliya. It is in Ottoman Turkish, also it is translated into English 100 years ago. So in that it has 100 articles, main articles, which I intend one day to teach here, to record for history the importance of that legal thing. Because that did not continue, that is why in Pakistan Muslims are struggling. In first constitution of Pakistan, I have first constitution back home. Our state will be Islamic. All laws will fit to Islam. It is written in article. Since then they are struggling to adopt laws to Islamic law. Because codification, making law Islamic, they are unable to do. Iran promised Islamic law. Since then, after Khomeini, are struggling to adjust laws, existing laws, to Islamic law. In Egypt, Qadri Pasha was doing things. I mean, al-ahwal al-shakhsiyya qalu al-ahwal al-shakhsiyya. Then Senhuri Pasha, Qanun al-Madani al-Masri, he is the one who was instrumental. Senhuri Pasha he is very big guy. He studied in France, Egyptian, big scholar, big scholar. And then he did this, I believe, Syrian Qanun al-Madani civil code, Iraq Qanun al-Madani civil code, adapted to Islam. I mean, tried to do his best, but I am not sure whether how best that at the end, because Muslims could not continue codification, making law, Islamic laws, but in the structure, systematics, and classifications, and article by article according to Western law, fitting to Western system. That is like Napoleon Code Civil Code or Code Civil 1804, the number. Then other codes. Now, in Ottoman, this is the second article in Ottoman Majalla-i Ahkam Adliya, second article. First article is fiqh. What is fiqh? As I remember, second article, this one, necessarily could not become first one because it is law. There was need of to lay ground for this hadith. So that is why first article is something else, to lay ground for this hadith. Then second hadith, which means first hadith, first big article, whole code, 1,000 or 1,776 something articles, main 100 general articles which are very important. First one is إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ. Because this makes legal act legal. This makes an act, ACT, a fi'al, an action, legal, means Islamic, fiqhi. This makes niyyah. إنما, only, al-a'malu amals are binniyat with niyyah. Every Muslim must memorize this sentence. No exception. Every Muslim in this world must know this sentence. This much. Continuing, that's okay. وَإِنَّمَا, only, likulli, for each, imri'in, likulli imri'in, person. Imri, person, man. Imra'a, woman. For each man, not man like human being, because women is included. This is the problem. Arabic words are masculine and feminine. But in Quran, a lot of masculine, but that masculine covers feminine. Others think that it doesn't cover. That is problem when you translate. Yesterday somebody called me, he said that I am ready to accept Islam, but I have a problem. So long, very interesting mind, he studied and he said, I am hating Christianity. I grew up in Christianity, hating Christianity because of this contradiction. But I see same thing in Quran. So, what are they? So he told me, day, 50 years, day, 1,000 nights, 1,000 months, I mean, in different expressions. So he said, what is this? So I had to explain, day is yawm. Yawm may mean second, may mean this one, but everybody, he said, everybody says like that. I mean, Christians. When I say Christians, why this contradiction? They say, oh, this doesn't mean that one, this doesn't mean, you are saying same thing. This one. So I had to explain a little bit more, then we will continue. What I am saying, this is the difficult subject. Women is covered in that, man, unless specifically excluded. Specifically. So, وَإِنَّمَا, only, li kulli, li means for, kulli each. Imri'in, for each person there is ma, what, nawa, intended. Nawa, niyya. The word niyya comes from nawa. Nawaya, nuviya, yunwayu, Arabic. I mean, anybody who is interested in my class must go back to class notes, to web, refresh Arabic. Instead of doing tahajjud, instead of rolling your tasbih la ilaha illallah 100 times, I will tell you, instead of doing that, go study Arabic first. Then you will understand what you are saying. When you are rolling, will be better. Stop your nafil prayers if you are supposed to stop trade for studying Arabic first. Then after that tell me whether you are moving forward in spirituality or not. Quality. So nawa is, what kind of verb is sulasi, which is mu'tal, sick. This is lafif, maqroon, lafif, maqroon, nabaya, 2 6 letter waw, ya, next to each other, nabaya. وَإِنَّمَا, only, لِكُلِّ امْرِئٍ, there is for each man, each person, ma, what, nawa. Each person will have only what she intended. You will have, at the end, you may do hundreds of thousands of things. At the end, what do you have? What the level of intended intention, that will be yours. All other things in vain. Not done, not well, not established. Ya akhi, brothers and sisters, when you enter to your car, morning going to your work, if you have a minute intention, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, ashhadu an la ilaha astaghfirullah, this is my intention in my heart, I am going to my work, Islamically, serving, earning money, halal and everything for my family. Whole day could be for you what you intended. But if you do nothing, no niyyah, in vain. Same, perhaps you sweated more than yesterday, today, zero. Zero here. This is what the book says. This is what the hadith says. Everybody will have only what he intended. So niyyah, intention is right everything. You are equal to intention. Your Jannah, you want to go to Jannah, equal to intention. Is your intention this is that? You can. No intention, no. Less, doubtful. Intention, niyyah. Intent. Nevaya. The word niyyah comes from nevaya. Faman, who? Kanat, was, is. Kevene kane. I mean, I'm not going to explain each word. Faman, who? Kanat, kevene. This is ajwaf, wawi. Kanat, was, is. Hijratuhu, his hijrah. Hijrah, immigration, migration. Hajara, muhajir. India, Pakistan, muhajir. Muhajirun, Ansar muhajirun. I mean, everybody must know these words. This is every day mentioned in Quran. Hajara means leaving a place for another place. But it may be physical, like you left your country, I left my country, came to this country. It could be temporary, perfect, forever. It could be spiritual. You leave some sins, move to spirituality. You leave some bad acts, your intention to do good acts. So, hijrah, when you say hijrah, migration, or moving from some place to another, some point to another point, it could be anything. This is what is meant here. فَمَنْ who كَانَتْ was, hijratuhu, his hijrah. He is leaving something, going to another things, ilallahi, to Allah. Anybody who is going to Allah, seeking refuge to Allah, migrating to Allah, Rasulihi and his Prophet, and فَمَنْ who, condition, فَمَنْ who, فَهِجْرَةُ جزائية, jaza, like answering. فَهِجْرَةُ, his hijrah is ilallahi, to Allah, wa rasulihi, to his Prophet. Anybody who intends to migrate, to join, to seek refuge, to go to Allah and his Prophet, his migration, his joining to Allah is, and his Rasul is, for Allah and for his Rasul. I mean, that's it. Intention still. Hijrah. Look, hijrah is connected to niyyah. Here, how important hijrah. If a person intentionally physically moves from one country to another even, and for the sake of Allah, not for green dollar, for money, for other purposes. How marvelous is that? You are covered in this hadith physically, for Allah, for His Rasul. Whole life of Muslims here could be covered like that if they have this intention, if they could be having this intention. وَمَنْ كَانَتْ, who كانت was, is هجرته, his hijrah. Anybody whose hijrah is لِدُنْيَا, for dunya, for green dollar. Dunya يصيبها, will hit him, will hit dunya. I mean, this is not answer yet. Anybody who is his hijrah is for dunya, to grab it, yusib, to inflict it, to earn dunya. Anybody. Asaba, usiba, yusibu, yusibu. Anybody who wants to migrating for dunya and to grab dunya for that purpose, or imra'atin, a wife, a woman, yankihuha, to do nikah. Anybody whose intention is, in his attitude, just to grab dunya or to grab a woman, marry. Interesting how two things put together. And first part is everything, hijrah ilallah, hijrah ilallah, ila Rasul, and the world. But immediately in second part, which is another explanation of the same principle, anybody who is worldly, inwardly just grabbed women. I mean, here. I mean, big problem. Big problem. Women, I mean, in this world, people have a lot of things with sisters, with women. Women is a problem, meaning like in corruption and pornography and things like that, a lot of other things, definitely. It is interesting. I wish, I mean, somebody could go into big books, these hadiths. Bukhari has sharh, and other hadiths, big sharh, I mean commentaries, pages and pages. Why this mentioned like that? Not other things, but just women here. What is meant with that? What was the context? Siyaq sibaq. I mean, it is not my area. I don't promise anything. This is not my class or my method. I am just literally doing things. And once more, women who kanat, was, is, hijratuhu, his hijrah, lidunya, for dunya, yusibuha, to catch it, isabat, to target, isabat, asaba, usibu, yusabu, you target, you hit the target. Anybody who wants to target the world, dunya, or imra'atin, women, feminine of imri'in, at the end of first line, imra'atin, women, yankihuha, to do nikah, to marry, then fair answer, hijratu, his hijrah, ilallah, ila, is to, ila ma, that hajara, he did hijrah, hajara. Hajara, hajara, kataba, kataba, kutiba, hajara, hujra, yuhajiru, muhajaratan, hijarun, muhajirun, ilayhi. Anybody whose intention is the world, or women, or anything like that. It's mentioned two things, world and women. Everything is covered. That means anything, worldly, money, that is for money. His hijrah is only for that. Why? Because intention is very important. His intention, her intention, that's it. Marvelous hadith. Let us continue. Rawahu. Did riwayah. Rawaya, you know, this is Lafif Makrun. Once more. Did riwayah. Imamani. Two imams. Noon is mahsuf because it is mudaf. Imama. Imam al-muhaddithani. Muhaddis. Two muhaddisina. Two imams, imamani, who are muhaddisaini, muhaddis. Who are they? Abu Abdillahi, father of Abdullah. Muhammad ibn Ismail ibn Ibrahim ibn al-Mughira ibn al-Bardizbah al-Bukhari. Bukhari. This is first one, Bukhari, what we call Bukhari. His kunya is Abu Abdullah, his personal name is Muhammad. His father is Ismail, father's father is Ibrahim, his father is Mughira, Mughira's father is Bardizbah. Bardizbah, no Arabic. Bukhari is not Arab. Bukhari is not Arab. Thousands, millions of scholars who wrote are not Arabs. Nothing against Arabs. Nothing against. But let us know what is truth. But they wrote in Arabic, which is very interesting. In Bukhara is my PhD area, that Mawara Nahr, like 3rd century, 4th century of Islam, from the point of fuqaha, Islamic jurists. How many jurists were there? What did they do? This is my PhD. As I remember, 600 of fuqaha, only the ones who wrote the books. They wrote in 2 centuries, in that part, Mawara like 300 fiqh books. All Hanafi, only one, there is one family that is called Shashi. That's Shashi family. Shafi'i. Only. No Hanbali, no Maliki at all. No Shia, nothing. Only Hanafi mazhab. 300 books. 10% of it only published, printed. 90% of that are in manuscript, not published in this world. In libraries. I worked on them. Each book, what is that? With my hand touched. In my PhD days. This is under Professor Hamidullah. He did something. So, because of that, that is no, they are not Arabs, but wrote in Arabic. Bukhari is from that part of the world. This is Muhaddis. I did not touch Muhaddis because it is so big. Only fuqaha, too many faqihs I can manage, because otherwise you will have this big book. You will get lost. PhD, you don't need to get lost in PhD. PhD, it must be specific, discovery, something, manageable. Otherwise you get lost. It's a big thing. Always PhD students, I advise them, I told them, I signed maybe 100 PhDs in my life with my signature. They are all professors now in Turkey. I am one of the first professor of Islamic law after Ottoman Empire in Turkey, because Islamic law was banned. I am first. So after that, now we have hundreds of them, all after me. I am senior. Senior of senior. I'm senior of senior now. Of course, I am preaching to you in this world. Outside of the world, nobody knows. In other Muslim world, they don't know nothing about this poor guy or poor people. This is a problem. You don't know us, we don't know you. They don't know us, we don't know them. Okay, we don't care, they don't care. This is a problem, okay? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I hope we are going we are creating something new here and understanding a little different here, because we have this opportunity here. Here, only Muslims, only Islam connects me to you, connects you to me. What else? I am not related to you. You are not from my village. You will not be from my village. My village was something different. So, only Islam. This is the beauty of Islam here. You meet people because of they are Muslim. No racial thing. Anybody brings racial thing in this type of community, big destruction, haram. Anybody brings his own village, pushes, really destruction of ummah's development here. That is why I have a very strong stand about that, for example. And a very strong stand. I think it is a good stand. Ummah is ummah. We are Muslims. Don't bring here racial thing and racial color, local things, and then grab the ummah's development. You are putting an impediment, a barrier for ummah's development. No. No for that. Too bad. Rawahu did riwayah that Imamani to Imam al-Muhaddithaini, Muhaddis Abu Abdullah, father of Abdullah, Muhammad. So Bukhari's name is Muhammad ibn Ismail. At least you must know this much. Bukhari is Muhammad ibn Ismail, him and his father. And then Bardizbah al-Bukhari from Bukhari. Bukhara is a city. Bukhari from that part. Dallasiyun. I mean Istanbul, Istanbuliyun. I mean Mansub. Connected to that. This is so two imams. This is first one. Who is Sahih al-Bukhari writer? Abu Abdullah Muhammad ibn al-Hasan, Muhammad ibn Ismail. Second one is Muslim. Second book. What is that? Abu al-Husayni, father of Hussein, Muslim ibn al-Hajjaji. His name is Muslim, father's name is Hajjaj. Ibn Muslim, Hajjaj's father is Muslim. Al-Qushayri, this is Qushayri. Al-Naysaburi, Nisabur. This is also a city in that part of the, a location in that part. So, Bukhari, Nisaburi. First one is Bukhari, Muhammad ibn Ismail. Second one, Muslim ibn Hujjaj. Muslim ibn Hujjaj, Nisaburi. They did riwayah, they mentioned this book, in Sahihayhima. Sahihayni, two Sahihs. Sahihani. Sahihayni, two Sahihs. Noon is omitted because it is mudaf hima. In there, two Sahihs. Sahih al-Bukhari, Sahih al-Muslim. Mentioned al-Ladaini, two of them, al-Lazani al-Lazaini, al-Lazani al-Lazaini, huma, these two books are Asahul Kutubi. Asahu, most sahih, most correct, al-Kutubi of the books, al-Musannafati, authored, written, tasnif. These two books are best, most sahih books written, of course, after Quran. Okay, I think I will conclude here. May Allah bless you, inshallah.
Bukhari is in Central Asia, right?
Huh?
Bukhari is in Central Asia.